What's up YouTube? Mr. Ferguson back once again. I surprised you. This video is coming out on Monday. Didn't know if I was going to do this, but a video topic just came to mind. And so I'm filming this immediately after ending Friday's video. So if you didn't see Friday's video, it's probably worth your time. We did a little bit of prep before I went on vacation this week. As you guys watch this, if you're unaware, I am currently on vacation with the family. My brother and his sister-in-law, or excuse me, my brother and his wife, my sister-in-law is joining us, my parents. And so we're just having a relaxing vacation. We've been doing a whole lot of work here at the house. We've been talking about how great the lawn has been looking here in central NC with the abundance of rain. I'm filming this early, so I'm going to mow this lawn before I leave. We leave on Sunday, Father's Day. Clearly you're watching this after Father's Day, but my plan is to try to get a quick mow on this on Saturday, see what the weather looks like. It's supposed to be hot. I would like to take it down to 3 inches. Don't know. We'll find out after I get back from vacation when I make a video upon my return. So wanted to talk today, and I'll just show you the lawn while I talk. We just got done applying Hydrate from the Next line of products. We put that down probably late spring, mid-spring. And then ever since we put Hydrate down, it really didn't get a fair shake or a test because we've had rain ever since. And so I'm hoping, when I said it in the last video, I'm hoping when I put this down today, we get rain. We get the abundance of rain like we've gotten before when I put this down. So I would love to be able to say I bought a gallon of Hydrate and every time I put it down, we got rain. Hey, I'll do that every time. But the lawn still looks good at the time of filming this before I leave. So I'm hoping when we come back, we did get some rain showers. We still got some fading out here in the back area of the woods with the Jonathan Green, as I've continued to mention. And I don't even want to walk over there. It just makes me upset because I don't know really what the problem is, other than we've got trees back here and clearly they're sucking up moisture and nutrients and the grass may be fighting the trees. So of course that, and it's in the shade. So it makes me think it's not getting the direct sunlight. Maybe that's hurting, maybe that's helping, not sure. But the topic, I'm not sure what I named this video, but my lawn is so not perfect. And that is one of the reasons, because of the Jonathan Green. I've showed you guys that, and it continues to look the same, so we're not going to involve that. But during the last filming of the last video you guys saw Friday with the applying of Hydrate on my lawn, by the way, the sprinkler is still going in the front lawn to water in that Hydrate. I noticed something as I turned the camera around as we walk up here towards the strip. This is one of the areas up here that I'm going to be watering in the Hydrate so we can test it versus this area, which we are not, and see if it makes a difference. So that's ongoing. But I noticed as I get up here towards this generator box, I'll call it power box, this is more on my property. Our property line's kind of right here, technically speaking. The stake I think is like right here, even somewhere where this tree is, straight in the ditch. But notice over here we've got a mix over here. It looks like some fat St. Augustine, which is obviously coming from the neighbor's lawn over here. It's a mix of St. Aug and weeds, but it's moving over in this area, and it's fine because technically this is not my lawn. But I just wanted to show it to you. It's like, oh, I've got some warm season grass for the first time, baby. Let's go. But you can kind of see it here better in the sun. Just where the St. Aug has started running, it's running more right here in this area where the water probably comes down their hill and puddles right here, and their meter box is also here as well. Sometimes a leak can cause that, but it's starting to come this way. So that is something to look at. It's not going to stop until it gets to the end in the rocks right here, but when we get over here, it can start coming this way, and I may need to figure some out. Looks like it's already actually starting right here. If you look right here, it looks like some fat blades of St. Augustine already. And so if you guys know of how do we remove St. Aug out of fescue, give me a heads up on that, any lawn care pros out there. In addition to that, that's kind of just a little, okay, that's cool for now, but it can turn out to be an issue. I've talked about the bank. We still look good in the lawn. It is 90s today, and I'm hurrying because the GoPro won't last long in the sun, but we've already got Bermuda forming right here by my concrete. This is an area that always gets it. I fight it. You guys have watched me with Fusilier 2 and the disaster that can cause applying a herbicide in such heat like this. But an example, here we go. You can see right on the edge where I'm edging the grass, you can see the Bermuda right there. It's just a different color green, yet I call it Bermuda because it's going to pop up. And somebody recently in the comments this past week asked me, hey, what do you do for Bermuda? I'm in so-and-so, I'm fighting Bermuda in my fescue, what do you recommend? I talked about Fusilier 2. It is difficult as a resident, as a DIY person, a residential home. The bottle actually says do not use on residential lawns. I don't know why it says that. Maybe it's because it can be so dangerous, because if you over apply the Fusilier 2 product, you can torch your fescue and the Bermuda, but the Bermuda will likely come back because it's so stinking tough and just beast-like. But I wanted to show you not only the St. Aug coming right here on the side, but we've also got a little bit right here, the Bermuda. So it is not a perfect lawn with lush, thick, 100% turf type tall fescue. We do have some Bermuda even right here blended in on this bank right here. As I was watering this morning, it may be a little difficult to see to rookies, but I know my vets out there right in this section right here, when we had that period of drought and we put out the first app of hydrate, this is where we had a little bit of curling of the plant, a little bit of thinning out, which we talked about, thickening up our lawn, not getting it thin. But when we're battling the heat, this is why we're trying to stay ahead of hydration. You can see the blend of the Bermuda and the fescue. This is definitely Bermuda all through here. You can see the tips of those blades, and you can just see that fescue and Bermuda mixed up. So what are we going to do about this, Mr. Ferguson? Common Bermuda in your fescue. I'm going to do absolutely nothing about it. It's fine. It does not bother me. It doesn't bother me in the slightest bit, because even though this thing right here, you can tell, and I'm standing here and I'm looking at it, when the grass is going to get hot, it's definitely going to thin out. And when it thins out, the Bermuda is going to remain and the fescue is going to kind of go away. So it's something that there's no point, I've learned, just to deal with it until it becomes a nuisance or a major problem. And then we would come around and we would highlight this. We'd actually just kill it off, replant in the fall, thicken up, and then actually you're going to be good until about this time of year. It's just part of having cool season grass in a warm season environment, or the transition zone where I'm at. So I just wanted to mention that. And of course, as my returning channel members and watchers all the time know, we always are going, and it looks good right now. Actually, if you go back and look at when we put down hydrate the first time, this was already, it was so hot. I told you, my wife came out and said, oh my gosh, the bank looks bad. And it's because it was so hot, so lack of water, this started fading back already. And I was like, this is the earliest I've ever seen the bank go backwards. But look at it, guys, it's come back with all of the rain over the period of time. It continues to fill in and it continues to stay hydrated. And so that's one thing that I can't believe it came back. Now we have the occasional little crabgrass trying to creep in right here. Clearly we didn't do pre-emergent, but for no pre-emergent, this is awesome. And it's thickened up, but as we get hotter, as we lack moisture, of course it's going to go back to what we saw previously in the year, and this will start fading back to the right. The Bermuda that I showed you last video is going to start appearing back in these areas. It may already, I see some in here a little bit. Yeah, you can definitely see it right here. You can see the Bermuda's already making it, but I'm not going to do anything about it. There's no need in fighting it. The turf, your fescue naturally wants to hide from the sun when it gets too much sun, too much heat, too much humidity, and too little water. It wants to retreat, and it naturally wants to do that. I've learned this over time. The Bermuda is loving this weather. It's like, give me more, baby, give me more. And so we just have to deal with it. It's going to retreat once we get in those cooler months and we start coming out of summer. It's definitely going to back off. The fescue is going to thicken up, and it transitions back and forth. However, we are aware, and you guys know, when we're talking about Bermuda, common Bermuda, it's going to pop up, it's going to spread. So that's the part where at some point we have to knock it back a little bit. Normally, what I say, the easiest way, Roundup or equivalent weed and grass killer, mark your section right before you overseed and just redo that section, plant it thick, and then deal with it from there, and you've set back the Bermuda, and it's something you just constantly have to deal with. God bless you guys. I didn't know I was going to make this one, but hope you enjoy a Monday video. Please give it a thumbs up and write your comments, thoughts about Bermuda and fescue, about St. Augustine and fescue. That one I haven't researched. I don't know how you even tackle that. It may be the same way as you would go about Bermuda. You just have to deal with it, kill it off, replant it, and kind of push back the St. Aug. I don't know. Let me know your thoughts about that below. I'll be eager to read that more than likely when I get home. Probably not going to read about grass unless I'm laying at the pool and I'm bored, and I may comment to some of you guys. But God bless you. Give it a thumbs up. More products in the description if you're interested in fungicides, hydrate, all that good stuff. All right, we'll see you when I get back from the beach. God bless you guys.